Hello everyone, Terrence here with Hollywood Already Did It, and Disney/Fox has released the first official trailer for the film that everyone's been clamoring for. No one has been clamoring for this. The often delayed, often reshot, quote unquote, new film from director Josh Boone starring Anna Taylor-Joy and Maisie Williams called The New Mutants, and we will get into it right after the jump. Real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell below. Anytime we have something, you will be among the first to know. So, The New Mutants is a film that has been in development for Fox. It was supposed to be a part of the X-Men series long time ago, back in when X-Men and stuff was still owned by Fox. It was made, it was shot, it was being circulated in testing situations. And then it just dropped off the face of the planet once the merger happened. There were reshoots that were supposed to happen based on Simon Kinberg's suggestion, who did X-Men Dark Phoenix. Nothing came of them. It's a little harder to get reshoots done with TV actors, and so they could never line up schedules. And then when it actually could happen, they're like, nah, we don't need to do this. Disney has now watched whatever cut that Josh Boone originally had of The New Mutants, and it's like, you don't need to do anything. I don't know what the hell Simon was talking about. Just a side note, I wouldn't trust the guy who did X-Men Dark Phoenix to fix your film, because, yeah. And so this is what the film is now. They're finally getting a release date. It's coming out in April. I think Marvel is kind of like, you filmed it, you did it, just put it out. And if there's a good reception, I think some of this stuff might stick around. Because I don't see there being a world where Disney would allow the usage to be put out in theaters of any type of X-Men or Marvel characters without having the idea that maybe we might steal a couple of these. So I know Havoc is in this, so there might be some characters that they may want to pluck from and use in future installments. So let's look at what the world has been holding on for all of these many months and years in The New Mutants. By the way, there was a teaser trailer for this way back. That was pretty cool.
The last thing you remember, Danny. You said we had to run. The reason you survived is because you're a very uncommon girl. You're not alone. Not anymore. Do you know what mutants are? Would anyone like to share their first time? Rain?
I was 13. I thought it was a dream. I just lost control.
Sam?
It's an easy way to do de-aging technology when you just film a movie 2 years earlier and just don't release it, because Maisie looks young as hell there. I love the horror elements this is giving off. I dig it. And they're still using that song.
This isn't a hospital. It's a cage.
For those of you who are not inundated with X-Men, Havoc, who was Anna Taylor-Joy, not Havoc, I'm sorry, Magic.
I saw something. I don't think she wanted me to see.
This looks creepy, which I kind of dig. I dig the vibe. The thing that's going to make superhero movies stand out a lot in the future is to do different things with them.
This race takes your greatest fear and makes you live through it until it kills you.
He's there. We can get out of this together.
I love how they still have not put a date, even though it's said to be April. They're like, coming soon, because we don't know. This keeps getting moved around. We are not entirely sure when this movie is actually being released. It looks good. It looks good. I kept saying having it, like I said in the middle, it's Magic, who is what I was going to say is the sister of Colossus, for who's been played by a couple of different characters. But in Deadpool, you've seen Colossus last. This character is sister to that character. This looks good. I mean, but it doesn't look any different. I thought the teaser that happened way back in the day also looked good. I think going the horror route is a smart way to do it. Gives you a little something new and inventive and fresh going in with the Marvel world. I think the biggest question is, does Disney Marvel wait to see how this releases and scores and gets box office to see if they engulf it into their Marvel Cinematic Universe, or are they just saying this is the last one off from whatever the hell Fox was doing with those? I think this looks interesting. I am a fan of the Demon Bear storyline, so I'm curious to see how far they go into that. And I'm of the mindset that like reshoots probably weren't necessary. Just let them film, let them release what it is that they had, and let the world see it. I think holding it hostage is the worst thing you can do because it becomes more of an enigma and gets built bigger up than what it actually is. And this looks like a simple, straightforward horror comic book movie that I think will be enjoyed by most, but will unfortunately now lives in this world where it's going to get picked apart. Like, what did they reshoot? What have they done? And word is they actually reshot nothing. But that's me. I would like to see this film succeed. I think I don't know how attached these actors are to a film that they shot over 3 years ago, but it'll be interesting to see them coming back around and doing marketing and promo and press for this film. I hope this doesn't just get dumped away, which is a lot of what Disney's been doing with some of Fox's properties. But I hope Marvel kind of gets behind it and pushes it a little bit and gives it that little extra boost that they need that Marvel so adequately has available to them. But that's my thoughts. What did you guys think about the trailer? Go ahead and leave your comments in the comments below. Doesn't look like it's going to be a mind-blowing superhero film, but to do something different, I'm intrigued. If you haven't, you can hit us up on email at hollywoodalreadydidit@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter at HollywoodADI. We also have a podcast with the same name that is on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere that plays podcast. We're there. But like always, I got my ticket. You got yours.